Hi there. If you have ever wondered about the best name you should choose for your new business or perhaps your existing business, this video is for you. Hey, welcome back to my channel. And today we'll be talking about how to choose a great business name. A superb business name for your business. Choosing a business name may be quite difficult and a long work at the same time. However, I'll do the pleasure of walking you through this amazing journey. Now, while choosing your business name, I'd advise you look at your options. What are your options? So the things you can look into is your names. When I wanted to choose a name for my own business, what came to my mind was my name. I bear Deborah, I bear Oluwashun, I bear Roslyn. Okay, how can I form a name with this? Should I use Deb Olu? I had different things running through my mind in combining the names. However, I thought I could also pick the acronyms of my name. This means the first letter of all my names, which was DOR, and that was how I formed DOR. Before I concluded with DOR, I was thinking about Rod, R-O-D or D-O-R, but I was like, R-O-D. When people start calling me Rod, no, I don't want that. So I did Rod Collections, Rod Luxury, Rod. I just felt like that door was like, it clicked. Even if people want to call me door, like the door and window, it still makes sense. I don't mind. So know that people would call you your business name, and you would not want something that you would feel bad when people are calling you the name or something related to it, right? So for me, that was how I came across my name. Then I would advise you choose a name that is easily remembered. I have had this experience a couple of times. People wanted to buy something from my brand, but they could not. So later on, someone said she was telling her cousin to please close the door, and she was like, oh, I have not made payment to door. It took. That's it, remember. So it was something that they could see. Even though the right pronunciation of my brand is D-O-R, a lot of people actually think about me when talking about door, D-O-O-R. You get? So I'd advise you something memorable, something people can remember easily. I have seen some names on Instagram, and trust me, it is not funny. You are a business and you are using Doro Combat, Balakata, Layak. Hello. Like, just something that can easily be remembered. You do not need to make it complicated. You do not need to join the name of your mom, your dad, then your grandma and great-grandma so that it can be a family or lineage business. No, fam. You don't need that. If you want to work with the name of your child or your mom or your dad, just work with their name, right? You can pick any of your name. I've seen names on Instagram like Lola's Hub, people using their personal name. Okay, and also note that it does not have to be your name. It's not by force. If something comes to your mind through the help of the Holy Spirit, you got an idea of a name, don't say, hey, it's not my name. It doesn't have to be your name. It may be your name, but know that your business is not you. This is something I have learned. I am not my business. My business can be handled by anybody I train and taken as a sales rep. I have to put structure in my business, but my business is not directly me. It is owned by me, but it is not me. So don't get too into the fact that, oh, my business is me and it must bear my name. It is not necessary. It is not compulsory. I have seen a lot of brands doing well on Instagram and the business name is not even their name. So calm down and trust God to give you an idea of a name to use, because the leading of God is quite important when taking a name for your business. But if the Holy Spirit is dropping something in your heart and it is not your name, don't struggle with it. You should give it a try. And the next point is try to generalize. Let's say you want to sell bags and shoes. See, people change their business at any point in time. You can wake up tomorrow and change your business. If a business is not working, I've seen people transition from one business to another. Maybe they were trying to sell shoes and it wasn't working. Then they tried to digress and they started selling wigs. And what? I've seen people, I know this lady on Instagram, she's now a chef. Before she became a chef, Diary of a Niger Girl, you may even know her because she's quite popular on Instagram. Before she became a chef, she was a makeup artist. She was an hairstylist, like she could style hair and do makeup. But she tried something else and that brought her to the limelight. And when she was doing makeup, who knows her? Do you understand? So what I'm saying is, don't be too rigid with the name. Don't be first one and say, oh, because I want to be selling data, you now say Christiana Data Venture. No, relax. No, please. If I'd advise you, do not involve what you are selling, unicorn clothing. The reason why I said so is because I changed my business. I was selling bags and shoes before, and I've said this countless times on my channel. But for some reasons, I actually felt the need to change my business line. Even though it was so hard, truthfully, it is not easy to change the business you've been doing for a while. But I needed to. Maybe by December, I'll make a video on why I changed my business. Hopefully. Now, if the name of my business was Door Bags and Shoe Arena, Bag and Shoe Arena, shoe and bag, this thing, to leave that business and now start selling gift item would be quite tough. Like, because when people see my name, they can see bags and shoes, but now I am selling gift item. Don't use a limiting name when it comes to your niche. Now you've built 40,000 followers and they know you as a particular name. Then you now want to change your name to a new business. Even if they stumble on you on Instagram, they'll be like, who is this stranger? When did I start following this person? And unfollow you till they click and see your profile. So it's quite stressful trying to maintain that thing. I would advise don't use a name that has to do with a particular niche. Okay, the next point is pricing. I've seen some stores that will say 10K store by the time you go to their page. If you are saying 10K store and you are selling stores of 10K, good. But you should know that that name would not be a good name for you in the next 10-20 years. If you are trying to build a phenomenal brand that would last the test of time, I mean that will test the last of time, whatever. I'm talking about a brand that is here to stay. What you can buy with 10,000 naira in the last 10-20 years is not the same thing that you would buy with 10,000 naira now. Now, if you call your store 10K fashion store, in fact, with the way the economy is going in Nigeria, if you start a 10K fashion store today, in the next 4 years, you cannot maintain that same price. In fact, 3 years, you cannot maintain that same price. I started importing my goods from China 4 years ago. At that time, exchange rate was $380 per naira, $380 naira per $1. Now, exchange rate is $690. Do you understand? So, I would advise, because that thing actually pisses me off. It makes me angry. I have seen stores on Instagram where the name is 10,000 boutique and they advertise jackets and blazers. I needed a blazer, then I was like, oh, good. If I could get a nice blazer for 10,000 naira, which is not a bad budget anyways, I clicked on that page. By the time I got there, I was seeing blazer of 40,000. It's not even, let's say the name is 10K. Then I was now seeing blazer of 13,000, 15K, I would understand. But from 10,000 to 40,000, from 10K, I can move to 15K to get a nice blazer. It's okay. So I find that thing really annoying when I see 5K store, 20K store, and you get there, you are seeing 50,000, 60,000. No, please. So I would advise you to not put a price. Don't limit yourself with price, because a lot of people actually get angry when they come to your page. It looks misleading. It's just as if before you click on this video, maybe my title is how to have a good relationship. Now, what I said in the title was good relationship. Then I am now talking about how to name your business in a good way. What's your business? Like, does it concern you? It's none of your concern. That is the same way we feel when you say it is a 5K store. Then I get there, you are posting stores of 30,000, 40,000. It does not relate. So please do not limit yourself with price. Okay. Do not hit the like button. This would help this video spread to more people like you that needs to see this content. Thank you. And lastly, do not pick a confusing name. Let's assume your name is Miracle and you want to name your business maybe Miracle Stores or something. We all know Miracle as Miracle, Miracle, yeah? Then you now decide to spell your own as Mirrrraacs. Like, I've seen people do it actually. They take a name that we are familiar with the right spelling and they decide in the mind of their mind that this is how I want to spell my own name. And they turn the name upside down with the spelling. So if I'm trying to search for you in the search bar, I'll keep like, oh God, how does this lady spell her name? How? Then I'll keep struggling. And because I'm not the only one selling the item, do you know what I'm going to do? If I'm unable to get your name, I'll go to the next available vendor and buy from the vendor. That is easy. Pick a name that we can easily remember in the fastest time. If it's a general name, use the same spelling the whole word is using. Don't put E when it is one E. Please don't use a confusing name that we do not understand. Okay. Note that you can actually change the name of your former business if you think that the name is misleading and does not really portray what you do. Life is not hard, you know. I have a video on how to price your products right, because after choosing your name, it is important to get your pricing right. Okay, just click on this playlist, watch and enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll definitely see you in my next video.